Hi. I've missed you.
I missed you too. I'm
When I
trying to
saw,
drop
I
the link.
wasn't like, I was sitting there on Monday and I was like, I just don't feel like trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Like, I had no plan. Normally, I have plans. Soupy.
Yeah.
Crap. I owe you a number. I'll get it for you in a minute. Um, Mad Hatter's here. Shep's here. Thank you guys. I know this is impromptu. I wasn't planning on going live tonight. I have had 3 weeks, and Mama J, you know what it's like because you've been working so many hours, but
Oh
I've
yeah.
had 3 weeks of like night meeting, live, night meeting, live, night meeting, night meeting. And it's been crazy. And 4 years ago I got myself super stressed out, and I was super stressed out at work. It has nothing to do with anything outside of work. It's just that in the state of Michigan, no one's working. I mean, they're working, but you can't even go to like McDonald's or Burger King or anything and there's signs up all over, please be patient with us, there's only 2 of us working today or whatever. There's 2 people running an entire
We're having
Burger
that
King.
same problem.
Hey,
Uh,
Nicole.
like I started a new job and I'm a retail manager. Okay. And I just went into my store a little over a week ago. And normally you're like, oh, I have all these employees, I don't have any hours to give them. That is not the problem. Every week, our store, not counting the other stores, we throw away at least 300 hours because we don't have any employees to give them to.
And it's sad because you would think after being locked up for a year, people would want to go back. Yeah, someone canceled the cancel and we get Mama J.
Mama J. Hey, Empty. Hey, Mama Quick, Jersey Girl, Chip, Campbell's, Mad Hatter. Nobody wants to work, but here's the thing. About another week, I think, at least here in California, in about another week, unemployment is no longer going to give them the bonus $300 every week. So when that happens, everybody's going to want to go back to work.
Right.
Right now, people make more money sitting at home than they do working.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Teresa.
Hey,
Hey, Tats. The thing is, I mean, even when I stopped working and Spectre's been stuck at home a long time. He finally went back to work, but with the new company. And the thing was, like I told him, because when I stopped working, same thing, I'm getting pandemic relief. I'm making almost as much money sitting at home,
Mm-hmm.
and then, I said, okay, look, this is all going to end in September. We need to look for jobs now so that, because what's going to happen next week. You're going to have so many people applying. There's not going to be enough jobs for everybody applying.
Right. And I don't know when Michigan, because I haven't really been paying attention to it. It hasn't affected me because I didn't get a break. I worked through the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. I mostly did till the very end. I took the last, 6 months there.
Hey, Ginger, what part of the world are you in right now? Unless you offer these people over 15 an hour, then you can't find anyone. And that's the truth. And why it's destroying my job and my world is because it's not just your retail and fast food. It's all the way up the line of the skilled trades. There's no plumbers. There's no electricians. There's no concrete guys. There's a paint shortage. I can't even get buildings painted.
Right?
It's crazy. And these people that I work for are like, why didn't you get it done 6 weeks ago? Because he couldn't put me on the schedule till October. And it's frustrating because you try and do a good job, and I've been doing this job for 17 years, and this is the hardest year I've ever had doing this job. Hey, Mad Hatter.
Well, the thing is I don't know. Teresa said they extended it. So if they've extended the unemployment, which I did not hear about, the last thing I got was it was being canceled on, I think, September 3rd or something.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that you're right. Nobody wants to go to, well, first, I know everybody lives in different places and everybody's minimum wage is different. Okay. Our minimum wage is at $14 an hour. So, people not wanting to work unless you pay them at least 15. Oh no, that's nothing here. The problem is though, like when they kept raising minimum wage, all of a sudden, like part-timers, they want real part-time work, because if they make too much money, they still can't get all the benefits, like the food stamps or the Medi-Cal, but they wanted the pay increase.
Right.
But they still don't want to, they want to work less hours so they can still get all the benefits. And the thing is, we've done the pay increase, but we haven't given everyone else a cost of living raise. So all that does is kind of screw everybody that makes over minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful.
It's been tough. But 4 years ago when I did this to myself and it was super hot out, I gave myself a very bad kidney stone and I ended up in the hospital. And the other night, Friday night, so I don't know, I got done with the live with Caitlin, I don't know, 10 o'clock, something like that. And King Bob's signed me up. I want to work less and make more.
Right.
Hiya, pain. And it was so big that they had to go in and break it up. And yeah, so oh God.
I've never had a kidney stone, but I've been told they're very painful.
I've been told it's worse than childbirth. And if that's the case, I'm glad I never had kids.
I don't know what childbirth feels like. Because I had an emergency C-section. So because the cord was wrapped around his neck. They were going to induce my labor. Actually,
that's why he cheats.
Yeah, they were going to induce my labor actually because he just wouldn't friggin' come out. And then right before they went to induce my labor, they realized the cord was wrapped around his neck.
Hey, Sass, yeah. How's the hubs? How's he feeling?
Hey, Sassy.
Yeah. So I was in with the stint in for like 2 weeks. I don't want to do that again. Friday night I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, so I only had like 3 hours of sleep. Maybe not even that, because I think I sat in bed and watched TV for a while. And I was puking from 2:30 until right before I had to go to work. And I couldn't not go to work because my boss was out, his wife, my supervisor was out. There was another girl on vacation and one guy quit on us with no warning. So I had to go. There wasn't a choice. And so I got there and I was just miserable. And I was afraid to eat or drink anything because I'd been throwing up. And I was like, I know this is going to be a kidney stone. And I called both my mom and Lisa and I was like, yep, think I might have another kidney stone. But I took some Tylenol. The pain went away because that was what really I think was making me nauseous. Does that mean we're hiring? Yes, we are, Ginger. We need a property manager, another one. And the pain kind of subsided. And then I started doing the whole regimen of the lemon water and all that kind of stuff. And it's been okay since then, but I did not take it easy on this weekend. I ended up having a couple of cocktails on Saturday, which I shouldn't have done. And we cooked dinner for Lisa's daughter's, I guess, in-laws to be, and had them over for dinner. And then Sunday we went up to the farm and everybody was all hands on deck picking tomatoes and cucumbers and pumpkins and all that kind of stuff that we could get out of the garden before they're going to till it. And it was super hot out there. And then we played all day, canning. So we did pizza sauce. We did, I guess they're not whole tomatoes. I guess crushed tomatoes. We did that. We did spaghetti sauce, and we're going to do a chutney, salsa, and pickle still. Hi, Mama Lane. We were just talking about you.
Wait, does that mean you're getting married?
I am not getting married. Lisa's daughter's in-laws to be.
Hey, Mama Lane. Hey, Nightshade. Oh, look, there's your favorite person.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Caitlin.
Okay.
She said, I'm here. Restart.
Hey, Caitlin.
That's my line. That's my line. I'm like, okay, I'm here. Restart.
Well, we had a lot of fun though. I mean, the whole family was there, minus my youngest brother. He was mowing his own lawn, and but like the baby was there, and the kidlets helped, and it was fun. It's a good time.
Telling everybody on the internet that he was mowing his own lawn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd check.
He's been fishing a lot lately too. He's been in tournaments. He got second, I think, last weekend. He took in a tournament. So he's been doing that. And then he put the baby to bed. Yes, he did. Hey, Lori, how are you? So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I didn't get any video of that, and I should have. I didn't even think about taking the camera up there, but I mean, it was a lot of laughs, and everybody. I was just like literally my shorts were just covered in like tomato slop. When, like I had seeds everywhere. I probably planted plants on the way home. Hey Matthew, stop feeling my middle finger. No, that's Caitlin's middle finger too. But yeah, so what's new with you? Like, have you been up to anything? Gone anywhere fun? Done nothing but come home and
work.
sleep?
Just work. Yeah, no, I've been working a lot. I'm finally in my own location now, so hopefully once I get some people hired, some people fired, and move on, and you know, then hopefully I can get some kind of normalization out of it, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, hopefully it like all settles down and we get to see some more of you. I mean, and when you said, you know, like, oh, I got the night off, and I was like,
I know. And then I had to call. I sent Spectre a message at work, and I'm like, how hard will it be for me to get on? He goes, hold on. He goes, okay, go in there. He goes, tell Google to turn on the TV. And then I'm watching him do something. He goes, okay, you're ready. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Some people fired. $20 an hour down there.
Where?
I don't know. Did you guys see my shirt?
$20 an hour down there, right? In Cali? Nah, well, depends on what you do. I make more than $20 an hour, but minimum wage is like 14. Having a weird mom builds character.
My mother bought me that shirt. She bought me the shirt. So we just so everybody knows, and since Mama J's here, we're trying to work it out on the date, but it'll probably be the same weekend that I do the Death Nuts challenge. That we are going to do cocktails and Legos.
She's cheating because I'm the only one that could finish the Baby Yoda painting. They're cheating on the Legos and starting early.
Time out. This is all I have built.
I have an Iron Man head to build.
Yeah, but how many pieces is it?
I have not a clue. I'm afraid to open it.
It's on the box. I still have all of this.
I don't know how many pieces it is.
And all of this.
Do they come in separate little bags?
Yes, they come in numbered bags. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags left out of 8. I did the first 3 just so that I wasn't gonna be behind you guys and the only one not done.
So the thing is, you know, I bought the Iron Man one because I don't usually build Legos. So, but I'm gonna participate, right? So I'm gonna start building this Iron Man head, but we know that we're not gonna finish during the live stream. Now,
I am.
Now, to box up a head half built and ship it to someone would be a challenge. So I bought an Iron Man head because Spectre collects Iron Man. So he'll finish putting it together.
Yep. So, kind of like you had Caitlin finish your Baby Yoda painting too.
Doesn't matter how it got finished. It got finished. Is yours done?
No.
Okay.
It's over there.
It's over there. Hey,
I do have to finish it.
Like I said earlier, I just worked smart, not hard.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. So the 17th, and I think my post the other day said it all, but I'm not ignorant. I do know that I don't know where those subs came from. I did not cheat in any way, shape, or form. Mama J's known me long enough to know that we both think it's not the thing to do. I don't not talk to somebody because they do it, but I also don't think that, and there's no need for me to do that. This is not a channel where I'm trying to be to YouTube rich or anything like that. This is just for fun. So instead of promoting fake subs, we're going to promote the fact that it is going to be almost my 4-month anniversary. It is going to be, I think, my 33rd upload, unless I decide to put some more uploads. The only reason hers got done so fast because Brandy said she would beat me, so I sat down and did it in 2 days. Good
So
to know I motivate you.
To finish mine.
Yeah. They came from the multiverse. This is the Geek Meets Eats on Earth 12. Thanks, Spider-Man. So it's going to be my 4-month, 33rd upload. Who gives a crap about subs? Celebration. If anybody else wants to do the Death Nuts, there's 2 people that can't do it now. So I have, if anybody else wants to jump in at the last minute and wants to join in on the game, let me know and we'll put you in the chat with everybody else. There are some other people that are throwing in giveaways. Just so you know, I'm going to be giving away, it's a common, but it's a sloth soda. I'm going to be giving away, and I got to find the box for it, but he just sits up here. This is my original.
How much are the Death Nuts?
Huh?
Ginger said, how much are the Death Nuts?
They're like $13. But you might be able to get them cheaper in a store. I don't know. But on their website, it was $12.99.
And Caitlin said, eat bugs with Emily.
No, not eat bugs with Emily. I'm the only one that has to do that.
And who wimped out on the Death Nuts?
One person couldn't get out of work, and one person found out from the doctor they shouldn't be eating those. So I'm going to give away my original Vanzer Ramble. This is not made anymore. This is one of the original. I think this is the vinyl one, I think. So I'm keeping this one because I'm going to eventually paint this one to be with the Geek Meets Eats logo. This is a DIY one, a white one. So I'm keeping that one, but I'm going to give away my silver one.
They don't make them anymore, or they just don't make that one anymore?
They don't make this one anymore. They don't make the vinyl ones anymore. They're into resin and stuff now. So
hey, JLH.
I think this is only one of 50, maybe. So and okay, so John, I'm glad you're here. So this is here. Let me go big real quick. John, this is what the normal rambles look like. And the reason I liked them so much and I had Banzer on is because I think the butt is so cute.
Brandy just wants a little ass.
I do. True story. So I'm going to be giving this away. And then I don't know why I bought this because I don't collect them. And I think he's really cool, but I really don't have a use for it. So I'm also going to be giving this guy away.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is the Lemon Drop. This is the Plastic Empire exclusive. But he's only going to come into play if we have 40 or more people watching that night. So if we don't get the people in supporting, then he'll stay here. So if we get 40 or more people watching, then we'll give that Lemon Drop. And he does, the box glows and he glows.
Oh, wow.
So, if we do that night.
I have 2 sets of the 3-pack Tiny Ghosts that I won because I thought, I'm going to collect these. But after, I never opened them. So I told Caitlin for Toys for Tots, we'll use them as part of the giveaway.
Oh, very cool.
Because I'm not going to, I decided, no, I'm not going to do it. There's only really one I wanted. And, so I don't know why I was buying any of the other ones. So...
And just so everybody knows, I mean, this is the common, but it's not, the bag is not open. I did feel his melon just to make sure that it's not a chase inside of a...
Who was it was it Eric that opened, he had a common pop with a chase pog.
Yeah, yep. And then John from Slapshot opened a chase of the Stinkor, and it was the Hulk. The new Hulk soda that's not even out yet.
It wasn't even the right one?
It wasn't even the right soda in the can.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So, it's going to be a fun time. Angie from Roscoe Pops is doing it. Nick from Gem Pops is doing it. Cord Miller jumped in.
Things up.
Yeah. Cord Miller jumped in. And then John from Maru Crew is going to be in there. So there's 5 of us doing it right now. And then I also promised little sweet Emily on the Roo Crew that I will eat crickets with her beforehand. So that will be the night I might puke. Might. So why do y'all like soda so much again? It's the thrill
You
of
know
the chase.
what?
I mean, every single time you got a chance at a chase.
Here's the thing, Caitlin. I don't collect them. We literally have. I have a Wonder Woman, a Freddie Mercury, both Kiss ones, and then I do like the Alice in Wonderland ones. So I have all of those. Spectre has the couple anime ones, the Iron Man and the Stan Lee, and we've opened probably 100 different ones. I don't even know. It's the excitement and the fun of opening them with the chance, like Brandy said, of a chase,
Mhm.
even if it's something you don't want. Most of my chases had either been given away or thrown up on Macari or whatever, because I don't really collect any of the sodas except for just very certain limited ones, you know.
I love the new Christmas ones coming out though, with the Rudolph and
You know, with
Snow
being at
Miser and
work,
Heat
I
Miser.
missed the pre-order on all of those, so I'm just going to have to hope when the time comes I can still get them. But like I said, it's not because I'll collect them. It's just the fun of opening them, because I probably wouldn't even keep them, to be honest.
Nadia says if you go to Toys R Us, you might get always a common there unsealed. How you mean they let the employees open them? That's cheating.
Always a well, that's because people in the store are probably opening them, and then when they find the chases, they're buying those ones.
Hey, Caitlin, or somebody who's one of my mods, if you guys could drop the link to Mad Hatter's new video from today. I don't know if you guys have checked him out when he goes out in the wild and
Oh, I
records
love
with
those
pops. I
videos.
love when he does that. He just dropped another one today. So I told everybody Santa is an NYCC exclusive. Oh,
Wait, what it is?
they are
Is that
bringing
the
out
soda?
Santa, huh?
Oh.
They're missing so many characters.
You know, there's so many more sodas they could make, but again, there's so many more pops they can make too, and they're always remaking something.
Yeah. Well, they didn't do Baby New Year. They didn't announce Santa, so maybe King Bob knows something that I don't. They didn't do any of the Isle of Misfit toys. They
Well,
didn't do
those would be good as pops.
true.
I would buy the Island of Misfit toys as pops. Wait, really? Damn it! I'll have to get it. Oh,
I
okay,
have I have the Santa pop up there. And that's the only Rudolph pop that I have. And I think I got that in a waffle or something crazy.
We pulled something from the Rudolph set. Was it Santa? I don't know. I have something that we pulled from the Rudolph set in the pile in there. I don't even remember.
Yeah, Bob, I agree with you. There's got to be something because that set just seems weird the way that it's done. I mean, they did Bumble, which I get. They did Hermie and Rudolph. Rudolph doesn't look nothing like the character. The rest of them, I thought they did a good job on.
Oh, Caitlin says they have the Misfit elephant. It's on the Grail list for her. Hey, Roo Crew.
Oh, I was talking about the sodas. That's what I was talking about. Hey, Roo Crew. Yeah. We were just talking about eating bugs with your lovely child.
I like the elephant from what is that where it's like all the emotions, the movie with the cartoon with all the emotions, Inside Out or Upside Down, or
yeah, Inside Out, I think. Yeah,
I like the elephant Bing Bong from there.
King Bob, I've got most of the Christmas pops there out of box in storage somewhere. I want JLH to will me his Willy Wonka set, even though they're out of box. So someday when he decides that he's done with this world, you can will me your Willy Wonka set. Because I saw that the other day. He had it out, and then he put it up on the bar for the next video. So I saw even more of it.
That's because it's Emily. That's why she's excited to eat bugs.
Emily's awesome.
She is awesome. Both those girls are awesome. I don't know. You know, Christmas pops. I have the Santa Claus, Tim Allen. I have both of those. Other than that, I don't think I have any Christmas pops in my collection.
I have
yeah, and then by being at work, I could care less about the sodas, right? I want them because I want to open them for the excitement, but I'm pissed that I missed the Eeyore pops. I missed the one at Hot
Oh,
Topic. I missed the one at, I think, is it Amazon or Entertainment Earth? I missed them all. So I'm not happy about that. So I'll have to pay second market prices if they don't re-release them.
I've got the DC Christmas pops from last year, except for Penguin
Oh
and
wait, I
Harley.
do have DC Chris. I have Wonder Woman.
Yes, that's what I thought. And then I have the Home Alone 3 pop set of
Yeah,
Kevin,
no, I have Wonder
but I don't
Woman.
have
I
the Target
forgot all about
exclusive.
that.
I'm just dropping it to show him some support, Caitlin. That's all. I
Yeah, I
told him
don't.
I would.
I do have the Wonder Woman Christmas pop.
Yeah, no. If you guys haven't checked out Mad Hatter and his Mad Hatter in the Wild series, or Pops in the Wild series, they're awesome. And he takes pictures in some of the most amazing places. Hey, Pop Harbor, Obi.
Hey, Pop Harbor, Obi.
Something else I wanted to touch on. I don't know how many of you guys have seen what's going on with Eric. Eric
Yeah.
was evacuated from South Lake Tahoe. Sassy and I have kind of been watching, and they had like up to date map. I don't know if I can pull it up real quick or not.
Well, he had videos up earlier that didn't look too bad.
No,
sure.
but we were watching the map,
Uh-huh.
and it's scary. I mean, it really is scary. How
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
are,
gonna
that's
point
where
out where he
Eric
lives.
lives.
I just know I know where his address is, and
Yeah, I have his
it's
address.
scary. I don't know how. Let's see. I don't know if they've updated this. If they haven't, then I won't pull it up. But let's see. Yep, they updated it 2 minutes ago. So let me share this. So this is that fire, that Calder fire, and Eric lives right in this area here.
Yeah.
And you can see how close that it's gotten to. It's actually in his town now. It jumped this area, which they thought was going to be a barrier. And the other thing that I've heard that they're scared about is these two fires are going to meet.
Yep.
Which is even worse. But I mean, so far it's stayed south of where Eric lived, which thank goodness. But prayers to Eric and his boys. I know that they're safe, which is great. But you know, I couldn't imagine having to pack up my everything that I could and get out and
yeah, because you got to take what you can with you.
Yeah.
I mean, if it burns down, it's just gone. You know, and I mean, it's hard because like we're all Funko collectors, and you know, if we know that our house is going to burn down, what are we going to start grabbing? But you know, you got to look at reality too, and you got to grab like your photo albums and your other things that you've got to have that aren't replaceable, because pops are replaceable. Okay, but family photos and stuff are not, you know.
No, I said first thing in the car would be the dog and her dog food, so that she's fine. Then I'm going to load up my clothes. I've got a necklace with some of my grandma's ashes in it. I would grab my two dogs' ashes out of here. And then like family memorabilia, that goes first. And, you know, it's sad because I have a lot of pieces from my mom, like antique pieces in my house that were my mom's or my grandma's. I can't load those in my car. That would be devastating.
Like my mom's always said, you know, because we've looked at moving out of California, but you know, with tornadoes and you know all this other stuff that could happen other places, yes, we can have earthquakes, you know, and as you see, Eric's going through it right now. We can have fire, okay, because those are what hit us. And but other places, you know, other places you get different things. So my mom always said if we ever moved out of California, a requirement, and if it's not there when we move in, she said that it will have to be put in is an underground shelter.
Yeah.
So, because like her and my dad, you know, if they decide to move, they'll move before we do. I'll just relocate and move into their house while they're, you know, when they move out of state. But either way, she said there's no way. And she goes, and everything that can't be replaced will be kept in the underground shelter.
So, John, you're saying that it's all the way up here now, huh? Like, I don't know if you guys can see my...
Yeah.
But that's the airport's right here. So if it's all the way up here, then it's getting super close to Eric.
Yeah, that's true. I said we could have earthquakes and fires, and John said, and drought and 115-degree weather. All true. All true.
Teresa Newell says to come up to Washington, Mama J.
Washington is one of the states on the list. Washington, Idaho.
We've got bomb shelters. Are there bomb shelters
Tennessee,
everywhere?
Something my mother didn't like about Tennessee. I don't remember.
I don't know if it was on YouTube or where. I was talking to somebody, and I guess there's like old Cold War missile silos like all over the place in Michigan.
Really?
Like, there's no missiles in them anymore, but like the silos are still here, and there was like a border of them around Detroit and things like that. And somebody said there's an old map of it, and it's kind of cool how they're laid out. But yeah, I mean, have you seen like where people turn those like old missile silos and bomb shelters and things like that into like bed and breakfast things and all that?
Yeah.
Well, we live by an old nuke plant, so we have some crazy shelters here.
Yeah, Lake Tahoe will have a lot of damage from this, and Lake Tahoe is a tourist town.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they make their living. That is what that town is for, and that's going to be really rough on them because you're not going to get people wanting to come visit there after all this happens.
And so, you're going into their other busy season, which is ski season.
Yeah,
and
that's what I said. It's a tourist town.
Yeah,
whether it's boating and camping during the summer or skiing during the winter. Eric will tell you he lives in a tourist town. You know. So
well, prayers to him and his family and friends, and I hope that everybody's safe and by some miracle it saves his home. And but whatever happens, Eric, I know you're not on here tonight, and I don't blame you. I don't think Sassy and Eric are going live tonight because
they canceled, I think.
Yeah. But obviously family is family. So if you need anything, please let us know. We'll be happy to chip in there. 5 years of Sammy Hagar shows are the best times. Oh, does he play Tahoe all the time?
About when the fire hits the lake, how it'll burn from the North Shore. It will hit the North Shore in a few days. So,
last I checked, how much do they have it contained now?
I don't know. Because it's the opposite way. Like for me, if it was like both my godsons are firefighters, but one is in LA and one is in San Bernardino, I think is where he's at. But okay. I'm surprised they haven't been called to go because they will transport firefighters to different locations, especially since we're in California, But
who's ready for football next weekend? So I will tell you guys that is what I just did not have the energy to get it all ready, but next week it was a toss up between doing tailgating stuff and doing the Easy Bake again. I'm going to do the tailgating stuff, and then because I'm going to so that's next Tuesday, and then the week after, the Tuesday before Death Nuts, I'm going to do the Easy Bake again. So the stuff that Mama Quick Draw sent me, the mixes, I'm going to do those. So it'll be Easy Bake Take 2. But yeah, I'm working on, I've got a bunch of cool cookbooks, things that we make for football. So things like stuffed mushrooms. I've got a wrapped dates with chorizo in them, bacon wrapped dates with chorizo in them. So we've got some stuff I've got a really cool wing recipe. I got to finish picking my mom's brain about that. It's a real easy one to do, and it's delicious. So there's going to be some stuff. So football food, because next weekend is when the NFL officially starts. This weekend, Friday night at 9:00, I will not be talking to anybody. I will have YouTube on my phone and Michigan State on the TV. So I don't expect them to be any good this year. I don't really care, but I will be watching the green and white on TV at 9:00 on Friday night. So 42 fires burning statewide. Oh, I know. Yeah, I saw that. I kind of zoomed out on the map too, and they're everywhere. And Mama J, there's been times when you were on lives and you're like, you thought it looked like it was snowing because you had ash around you.
Yeah, we get from like the Santa Ana fires, and all of that, and certain ones, and I mean, none of them have been where we've ever had to worry about being evacuated, but there are times when if you're standing outside, it'll look like it's raining, like a drizzle, or you walk down to your car and you can just see the mounds of ashes sitting on your car. So,
no, we've had like a very serious one when we drive up north to go to Mackinac. You can tell where a fire went through many years ago. It was bad up there, but I mean, and Michigan is in some ways like California. We have a lot of as soon as you get north of like the Flint area, there's a lot of wooded area, a lot of nature. Michigan pretty much zones out from people. Everybody's down, this area here, and we don't have the fires like you guys do, and I don't know why that is. I mean, obviously we have lakes everywhere, but come on.
Well, but you guys get snow and you get things like that, and I'm wondering if maybe, like, I mean, I know you don't get snow all the time, but maybe it's something crazy, like because your weather is damper than ours. I don't know. So we dry out more. Like our trees, we don't get that rain or that. So our trees and all of that really dry out. And I think that's part of it.
It is absolutely insane how humid it's been here. If I were to take a shower and not do anything with my hair, it would literally be like Bob Ross.
Yeah, we've had days like
from
that.
all the fires. Why is that, John? Are you guys like just in a suction zone for smoke? Can any of you guys that are in California see it right now? Like see the fire? And
I can't. No.
Okay. Yeah, John keeps telling me it's going to be the end of the world.
Yeah, I can't see those fires. There are times when we've had when we have the Santa Ana fires, which are common fires for us. I can stand out on my patio because I live on the second floor, and I can look and I can see the redness from the fires in the sky. And no, I wasn't trying to quote a song, but you can see the redness, when you look.
Exactly, Zach. Monica's hair on Friends.
98 days, no rain here. Yeah, I
That is me. Oh yeah, Florida's pretty bad. Although I don't know, because we were right on Daytona when we go down there. I did okay. 98 days, no rain here. Holy crap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're in the drought. We're technically, I mean, we're not as bad, I don't think. At least I'm not hearing them complain as much as they have in the past. But there's a lot of times where we're in a drought. You can't water your lawns at certain times. There's a lot of things you're not supposed to be doing because we're in a drought.
We've had so much rain here that I'm having the opposite problem. Like I have things flooding and things molding now because we've had so much water coming in through foundation walls and stuff like that. It's horrible.
Our weather's been kind of off today too, though, John. It's been overcast all day. It drizzled this morning. It drizzled this afternoon. It's not cold in any way, shape, or form, and it's going to be hot tomorrow like it was hot yesterday. It's just an off day.
It was only, I don't know, maybe 80 here today. It wasn't as bad. But I could handle 88, 89, 90 degrees if it wasn't so humid. But literally, the baby was out in the field with us because, from first kid to third kid, my sister-in-law has gone completely different. Nolan was not allowed to get dirty. He wasn't allowed to touch anything. If he got in the mud or anything like that, we had to wash his hands. She just put Kendall down and let her crawl around in the garden. She's like, whatever. She's playing with the sticks and straw and she had dirt on her. She's like, whatever, have fun, kid. But she didn't last very long. Her face got really pink. And so we ended up taking her in the house. But you guys have no idea. I think I put some pictures up on Instagram of how much we picked. But it's just so humid. You walk out and you're immediately sticky. I take a shower. I'm like, all right, I'm clean. I'm smelling good. You walk outside.
Yeah, I don't like weather like that. I mean, we get that off and on too, and I hate that. It doesn't matter what you do. You just bust out in a sweat, and you're like, man, you got to get dressed for work or you got to get ready. And you're just walking around the whole time. So
Yeah, it's like Alaska in the winter, and this summer it's been like Florida with extreme rains. But we don't have the sandy soil to wick it all away. Like every 2 days, the major freeways here are flooding. It
Yeah.
looks like fall, feels like hell. Humidity sucks. So do tornadoes. So I hear. Pop heart.
Yeah, I like when it's, like when you're in Vegas and it's hot, it's like a dry heat. It's such a different type of heat that, you don't walk around sweating and feeling all sticky and nasty.
No, it's like as soon as you sweat, it's evaporating.
Right?
Wow. If these people that I work for didn't have green lawns, I would be strung up on a pole.
Yeah, no watering landscape allowed yeah. There are times, and if you get caught watering your lawn during a drought, you will be fined. And they'll tell you like I know at one point my parents had restrictions where they could only water like 3 days a week. I don't remember what days they were. And if you were, and it could only be after 6 p.m., before 9 p.m., you couldn't use sprinkler systems. It had to be a basic water or something like that. And like they went, and if they were caught doing anything else, it would be a fine.
Wow.
So
that's insane.
Yeah.
So,
so funny because we're like 15 minutes from the beach, and I know that's not the same water, but it's so crazy that we're in a drought, but we're like 15 minutes from the beach. Yeah.
So have you been keeping up with your bears? Because my mom sends me updates every once in a while, and I know I've sent you a couple, but
I watch them all the time.
Your one bear showed up late, and they were concerned that he had died, and
he's very old,
real skinny. But
yeah, he's very, very old.
He's fat now. The last video I saw.
He actually has been like, they do fat bear competitions every year, and like whatever bear they think has become the fattest is like number one and blah blah. He used to always win the fat bear competitions, but like I said, now he's an old bear, and every year he shows up, it's like, oh, he made it another year because he is a very old bear, and that's why I was really upset. Yeah, that's why I'm really upset that we couldn't go last year, So, and now I don't, we couldn't go this year because we didn't want to chance anything, and it's a lottery. So who knows when it's like the Funko lottery. You sign up and you pray you win. And if you win, then you get to give them money. If you lose, you don't get to give them any money, like the Funko lottery.
Exactly. So, which I've never ever won. I don't think I ever will.
Well, I'm still waiting because they're still supposed to do that second part of the last lottery. Remember, they knocked all those pops off and they said, okay, we'll release these in September. All the lottery winners will get to come then and buy them. But they like, one was a Hot Topic pop, one was a GameStop pop, and those companies all released them.
Yeah, the shared versions.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, like we have both shared versions, but now we got to wait and see if we get the actual con ones, but they're still making us wait. So who the heck knows?
I'm assuming something major happened with the whole Stinkor soda issue, and I'm wondering what else happened, because Toy Tokyo has not shipped my bundle, and I got the bundle including the stupid Tokidoki ones. Sorry, Caitlin. Stupid Tokidoki ones. So that I could get the 2 sodas and the Masters of the Universe pops. And so I'm either I'll probably end up selling those, or those will be part of a giveaway. I don't know, something with those. But they haven't even shipped them yet. And I think it's because the Stinkor ones are wrong.
Yeah. Probably. And they're probably having them ship them all back, because then they can pop them all open and reseal them in the factory. But that way they could check them. Even the same thing. They're going to have to black bag them, because after they open them to see if it's correct, then they're going to have to rebag them and So these pops, the mess up on this could cost them a fortune.
And it could. Like I said, John opened his can, and inside was the Hulk. So how many of those Hulks are out there now which are
Yeah.
not in those cans, and what's in those cans. So, I mean, this is like a
there
major
are
screw up.
some people that don't open them for quite a while. They leave them sit, or they buy the cases to sell on Whatnot or whatever, and they could be selling the wrong thing.
Yep.
You know?
Or like rock and roll. Yeah, like you said, he sits on cases for forever, and then who knows?
And then JLH says that he's still waiting on the second box. A lot of people are waiting on the second box still. I mean, we got ours, but there was a lot of, I guess, emails going out saying it was going to be delayed. They were going to try to ship them by the 11th or 15th or something.
I did notice that there's some more of the Marty Freddies going up on Whatnot, and they're down to $190.
Yeah, wait, they'll go down. They all will. They'll all go down eventually.
But yeah, so I'm holding tight, and I'm hoping I will eventually get him in my collection. That is like I
have all three of mine up for sale. So
I have never really truly wanted a Freddy. Like Freddy doesn't just like do it for me like some people.
Yeah, I don't collect Freddy Funkos. So
no, I mean I have a couple. The officer one. I do have the cop one for Lisa, and then I have the Christmas one that I won, the holiday Freddy that I won from Geeky Mama, and then I have a holiday one, or the Hollywood one. Those are the only 3 Freddys I have. But I would like to have the Marty one because it's Marty. A record 44 ships stuck in
LA port. Cannot offload. Lots of Funkos on those ships. Yeah, there's lots of other stuff on them ships too. But yeah, we have a bunch of Freddys. I have the 3 that we got from the Box of Fun. I think the Skater Freddy, the Franken Freddy, but we don't collect Freddys. They're all sitting in a different pile.
Oh, the Tourist Freddy. That's the one I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have Tourist Freddy. So, but we don't collect Freddy. Oh, and I did pull up that Iron Man head is only 480 pieces.
Okay, see? So I've only done 3. I still have 800 to do out of, yeah. Or, I don't know, probably closer to like.
And I'm going to have to buy Caitlin a plane ticket to come build mine, and then,
he'll do it for you. I haven't figured out what this thing moves back and forth. I haven't figured out what that's all about yet.
Like I said, I know Spectre will finish it because he collects Iron Man, so.
What was I watching when I was building this? I was watching that new. Was it Channing Tatum? It's called Future. No, it's Chris Pratt movie, and it's where people from the future come back because aliens have attacked the world and are killing the planet. There's only like 500,000 humans left or something out of the whole world. It's Chris Pratt, and I think it's either on Netflix.
Caitlin said she'll take the plane ticket. Well, I have everything, so I mean I could find it, but I don't think I've ever seen it. What did I watch the other day? I did watch a movie the other day, but heck if I know what it was.
Wait, they have a Fanatic of the Week Freddy Funko? Like if you win that, you get a specific Freddy?
I don't know if it's a week, but I know they do things like that. I think Yoj won one once.
Really?
Yeah, he got like where they send it to you, and it's a certain Freddy Funko. And he's holding a sign, but I think it's the same Freddy Funko for everybody. But you can't get it any other way but then to win Fanatic of the Week or something like that. And then you get entered, and the Capricorn Freddy. Yeah, the Fanatic of the Week Freddy is the one that they will send out. I don't know what the other one is.
Well, the social media one too.
Yeah.
That's one that they send out.
Yeah.
And there's the one that has a coffee cup and now he's got a cell phone or something, which is just... I don't know. I mean, I think they're cool, and when I see them, like I understand why they have value because there's X amount of them. It's just like, I mean, I could understand you wanting Freddie Mercury because you like the rock pops and stuff like that. If it was a Baby Yoda Freddy, I would want it. Those are the certain ones that I want, or
I had, which is not okay. First of all, I am not a huge Kurt Cobain fan. Okay, I like Kurt Cobain, but I'm not a huge fan like some people. Okay,
Okay.
um, and that the expensive Kurt that I don't know what he's worth now. I think he's worth like 200 now, unless it's changed again. Because there's like 3 or 4 of them. I have all of them. The expensive one I've had in my possession 5 times.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. And then I got the Freddy Funko one. Okay. I won it in a waffle. All right. I don't collect Freddy Funkos. Okay. But it completed my set with everything else. Somebody reached out to me and really wanted this Freddy. So I sold it to them. The USPS lost the box. I filed, but the person never got the Freddy. I mean, it's been a hassle to try to get the money back on him.
Yeah.
Because, they like to play games with you, the USPS. But the Freddy never arrived to this person. It was one of 3 boxes that all went missing within the same 2 weeks. All to different locations. So, and then I was like, oh, maybe I want the Freddie Mercury Freddie Funko. But then I thought about it and I was like, no, not really, because I don't want any Freddie Funkos, I don't have the room to add them to my collection. Because that's all it takes is one. I'll be like, oh, well, then maybe I should get, I don't know. I just have never had one that I've fallen in love with in any way, shape, or form.
No, it's not the same as like the characters that you can get, and it's not even just with Funko Pops. I mean, it's just like anything Baby Yoda I can get, I get. Like this new bracelet that my mom brought me, and I still have your Wonder Woman. I wore that the other day. But this one, like I wore this one because I don't know, I'm gullible, and I like to believe that until someone shows me different, that if you believe in something hard enough, then it might just come true. So this has got water in from a drop of water from Mount Everest. It could be tap water. And it's got a little squirt of mud from the Dead Sea. So the highest place on Earth and the lowest place on Earth. Now, whether or not it's actually in the beads, like Lisa and I were debating this the other night, whether or not there's actually anything in these beads, we don't know, but they do feel different than the other ones that are wrapped with the Baby Yoda stuff. So I don't know.
Oh, well, you never know.
What is Top Chat? How have I been in YouTube for 2 years and I don't even know what Top Chat is?
You don't know what Top Chat is?
No, I always just am in the YouTube app and I just use the live chat.
Well, you want to use the live chat. That's what you want to use is the live chat. Because the Top Chat it doesn't show everybody.
Huh.
And there'll be times when I'm sitting there and I'm watching a live and I'll hear people be like, oh, hi, such and such. And I'll see other people saying hi. And I'm like, well, I don't see them. Let me exit and come back. And I still don't see them. And people are still talking to them. And then I'll realize, oh, I'm in Top Chat. And when I click live chat, then I see everybody.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a difference.
I didn't at first either. I couldn't figure it out. And then somebody said something. I don't remember who. Probably Spectre. I don't know.
I mean, obviously, I have the name Oblivious for the reason of the fact that I didn't even know how to tag things properly until I started Geek Meets Eats. So,
well,
to be honest with you guys, he hasn't chatted in a while. I don't think he's here anymore.
Who?
JLH. They were like, I don't see the JLH comment. Well, he's not. I haven't seen him comment in a while anyway. Hey, Sharon. So yeah. Pop Harbor's here. Anybody else pop in that I didn't say hi to? Did I miss anybody? Candyman. So what do you miss most about doing the lives? I mean, is it the chat with the people? Is it the playing the games?
Chat with the people and the interaction, and he's still here. Okay. And the interaction, I mean, talking or watching a live, it's fun too. but it's not the same interaction as when you're on the screen and you can interact with, the other person on the screen, or you can interact with everybody in the chat. Because responding when you type, sometimes, there's a delay or something like that. I think the interaction of a live stream is just more fun.
Right. Paradise area of Myers. A lot of. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I guess I never. I mean, the whole Lake Tahoe thing. Like, I understand that it's a giant lake, and I live in a state that's surrounded by lakes, and I should have thought summer sports. But whenever I hear Lake Tahoe or when anybody talks about it, it's because they're going skiing.
Mm-hmm.
I think of it more of as a winter resort than a summer place, which is ridiculous.
And I get that, but
hey, Adrian,
there's a lot of summer stuff going on too, So, I mean, with all those lakes, they got all kinds of stuff going on.
When California is hosting the Olympics in a couple of years, right? Summer?
Honestly, I don't know.
I think so.
Last time, I don't even remember. I know we hosted it back in the 80s. I don't even know if we've ever hosted it again since then.
I thought you guys were getting it again. I'm not really sure.
We could be. I just may not know.
Let me see. Have you watched any of the Paralympics? I swear those people amaze me. Like, I get so much more emotional watching these people win. I was watching swimming the other night, and I know that there's different classifications. I don't know what the classifications are. I don't pretend to be the smartest person in the room. And these people, some of them could tell like shadows, light and dark, but are considered legally blind. So to make it even, they have to wear blacked out goggles. And to watch them swim, or how they judge where they were in the lane, and then what these people at the end have these rods with like this padded thing on the end, and they like bop it off of the swimmer so they know that they're so many feet away to turn.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to watch these human beings overcome these I don't want to call it deficiencies, these difficulties, I guess is what you would call it.
Yeah. Hey, Adrian. My Spectre's father's mother, his other grandmother, I guess, she was considered legally blind, but she could see like shadows, and like she could see somebody walking up, or she could see, different things sitting around, and she may not always be able to make out everything exactly. I mean, she's passed away since, but but yeah, she was considered legally blind. She had a guide dog, all of that. But like I said, she could still see. She just couldn't make out like colors, or it was more like objects that you could see,
Okay, so I am right. 2022 Winter Games. So it's kind of weird that we're going back to back years with that. Hey, Clarissa, how are you? 2022 is in Beijing. That's the winter. 2024 summer is in Paris. 2026 winter is in Milan. 2028 summer is in Los Angeles.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Means people are going to come here. We already have too many people here.
And you know how much construction? I mean, you guys can use some like.
We're in construction all the time. It don't matter.
Well, I know, but like, don't they normally build brand new stadiums every single time? Or I mean, Los Angeles has enough, arenas and all that kind of stuff. You guys could probably.
I don't even know where they would build a new stadium. There's no more room for any more. I mean, we have tons of arenas and stadiums and all kinds of stuff around us. I don't know where they. I mean, they still build them. Like we got a couple new ones over the last, I don't know, decade or so, but they're constantly adding something. But we really have nowhere left to add. I mean, all of our houses sit on top of each other. So.
No, I hear you. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, I don't know what they're going to do unless they're just going to redress like Staples Center and all that kind of stuff, and for Olympics. But It would be really cool if they redecked out the old Olympic Stadium that's there for those games. But I mean, you've got 7 years to figure it out, so.
Yeah. All right, JLH, have a good night. So.
Night, John.
But yeah, I don't know. There's just no more room for anything,
My
but
mom had eye stroke, and so she's blind. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Candyman.
oh wow. But I mean, my whole thing is we're gonna see, I guess. They masked us all back up, but there's supposed to be concerts coming and all of this other stuff. I don't know how they're gonna do all that. Then they're talking about you have to show that you're vaccinated, and so it's gonna be a big thing.
Yeah. The world is a very, very different place, and I do everything possible to avoid. I mean, it's hard if you turn on the computer and you go on Yahoo or anything, you're going to see every bit of news and bad news there is, from the Afghanistan stuff to the COVID stuff. I try to avoid as much of that as possible, not because I want to be delusional, just because I know I'm going to get it anyway somewhere. Now that we walk around with mini computers in our pockets, things pop up. Detroit Lions cut so-and-so. Great, that was my favorite player, or what? There's spoilers everywhere. Oh, yeah. I don't need it in my face. I don't need to sit there for 2 hours and listen to them tell me every single person that got murdered in Detroit.
Yeah. Well, I always say that too, because people will say, oh, back in the day, when I was a kid, okay, we were allowed to be out late. We were allowed to go down the street, just be home by the time street lights came on, right? And then they say, oh, but the world's such a different place now. You can't let your kids go out. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know that the world is so different. It's just with the internet and everything else now, we're just more aware of what's going on.
Okay, so in your opinion, I've debated this with people. Do you not agree that in your job in particular, or in my job, because they're all customer service based, anybody who's got a customer service based job, that it has gotten 9 million times more difficult because we have become an instant gratification society, because you have things like cell phones and the internet and everything else. People used to wait for a letter in the mail, and they were happy to get that letter in the mail, be it a bill or a card. You were happy to get it. Now it's like, why didn't you text me back 3 seconds after I text you?
Right? Yeah. Yeah. And well, here's my thing. Okay. I always tell people, if you message me or send me a text, I'll respond when I can. Okay. If I'm at work, it may take a little longer, but I'm usually pretty good about responding within a timely manner. Okay. And if I send somebody a text, I don't expect you to respond in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. But I do expect you to respond at some point, okay? And if you're somebody that I see all the time and I spend a lot of time around, and every time I see you or every time we're hanging out, you're doing this, and then you tell me, oh, I didn't see your text. Those things do bother me, because my thing is, you have your phone in your face all the time. How did you not see the text?
Right.
And it's not that, it could be anything. It could be as simple as, I could be sending Spectre a message. Are you stopping at the store on your way home? Or I could send one of my friends a message. It could be anything. What day do the girls go back to school? I mean, anything. But if you're somebody I know that always has your phone in your face and it takes you 2 days to reply, or you come home from work and you say, I didn't see your message. You see my shit. I know you did. So.
Well, iPhone made it so you can, unless you knowingly go and turn that off, you can see when something's delivered and something's read.
I don't have an iPhone, but on my phone, because me and Spectre have the same phone service, we have different plans, but we're on the same service. When I send him a message, it'll say delivered, and then when he reads it, it'll say read.
I have another question for you on him.
Yeah, we don't have iPhones, so.
Well, so it's probably the same with the Google phone. But all right, so I have another question. So obviously, to all of us, he's Spectre. But when you guys are not on YouTube, do you call him by his? Do you call him Spectre, or do you call him by his given name? Is it? Do you like?
Well, I call him by his. Okay, everybody knows, and if you don't, it's not a secret. His name is Michael. Okay, I know a lot of people think it's Aaron because of Foxy, but it's not. His name is Michael. Okay. He likes to be called. Now, his grandfather, my dad, is also named Michael. Okay. So a lot of people call my dad Mike. So Spectre usually goes by Michael. I don't call him Michael. Okay. Myself, my mother, and a few friends that I've had, like my best friend of 45 years, a few people we all call him Mikey because he's always been Mikey, but none of his friends call him Mikey. They all call him Michael or Mike, or they'll even sometimes, because he was in ROTC, call him by his last name. So,
Caitlin says, if I text any of y'all, take all the time in the world. I don't care.
Right.
Actually, since I joined Instagram, I'm much more laid back about that than I used to be. Like, I used to be like, why? You just text me. Like, why are you not texting me back? But now I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Unless I'm angry. If like I'm in a tiff with someone, you better be answering me.
Yeah, well, and I have very little patience. I'm not like, I like things done immediately, and I like to just be done with it. This, and no matter, just different things. Okay, I have no patience. Even when I'm searching something on the internet, Spectre will always yell at me and say, "Stop clicking! Just stop clicking!" Because I don't want to wait. Right. I will say it's really bad, and so I know I try, like with Instagram, when I send messages out, I'm like, okay, just wait, they'll respond, because it used to be I'd sit there and wait, okay, and like those people, okay, I'm sending you a message, why aren't you responding? But then you when you're at work or you're doing, you don't even think about it, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not responding because I'm busy. So not many people have my number the way I don't have. That way I don't have to deal with them. Honestly, I don't even know who has my number. Fox.
Well, I have his too, but he never answers the phone when you do call him. You can only ever get him by maybe once or twice. I've gotten him by phone.
Trucker.
Ew.
Maybe Sin.
I have Sassies. I have Gingers.
And it's not that I care. I just, Instagram is almost the same as a text message.
True. Yeah. Or you just video chat them. Like I video, like when last weekend when Lisa and I were out enjoying the nice weather and on a little road trip. When Sassy was interviewing me for Popping Around the World, I was just on video chat. Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't know who that is.
I think we should all start calling Caitlin Katie.
Oh, I need to circle back. I didn't finish my thought on that. So, but yeah, like I just video chat. I mean, what's the point? I don't need to have anybody's actual phone number. You just go through Instagram.
Yep.
My whole point about the whole Spectre thing is like Umpty. We all call him Umpty, Mm-hmm. But nobody calls me Geek Meets Eats. As soon as I get out of here outside of this world, I'm Brandy.
It depends on your channel name. Like, like I know Umpty's name. I don't know if he wants everyone to know, so I'm not going to say it. But I'm sure you know it too. Oh
yeah, I do have yours, Caitlin.
The thing is, it is funny how like Funko Pops and Unicorns, we call her Caitlin. We don't. You know what it is? It's because she has a long name. Okay, like you have. Geek Meets Eats. I mean, what are we going to call you? Geek?
Let's be serious.
Or Eats.
I've been how many names?
Well, that's true. You've had other names. So, I mean, it's like, well, what name are we going to call you? Like Geeky Mama Bear. Okay. A lot of people call her Juliana. I do not. If anybody's ever watched, when I talk to her, I call her Geeky. I don't call her Geeky Mom. I don't call her Juliana at all.
That's my little baby brother that was mowing his own lawn instead of over picking turd. But then he was on baby duty, so that's okay. I'm the king of long names.
It just depends on your name. You know, I think it depends on your channel name.
Well, like Ian, IWK83, that's short, but everybody calls Ian Ian.
Yeah.
And everybody calls Mad Hatter, you know, Hatter or Mad Hatter, you know.
Yeah, because Ian is, what is it, Ian Wrestling King or something?
Yeah, Ian Wrestling King, yeah.
You know, so, I mean, I think it just depends on, like, I think if I had some different, like if we had a channel name and not our names being used, then we would probably be called by our names. But because the names that we use are very small, actual, you know, not a channel name, but they're linked to us more so.
Yeah.
I think that makes the difference.
Well, Trey's name, so that's my youngest brother. That's his nickname. That's not his legal name. I'm not even going to say it on here. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because it's my dad's name, which is Wendell. He's Wendell Cheney Lane III. And so, but we got Uno, Dos, Tres. So that's where we got the Trey from. And Trey fits him better, his personality, because, the Wendell's, that's my dad, and that was my grandpa. But, you know, it's kind of funny how, like, I don't know how I'd react when I see, I mean, Troy is Troy. You know, I never called him Property Outlaws. And when I saw him in person, it was Troy, you know?
Yeah, I called him Troy. I call him Troy too, you know, when I see, well, I call him Slacker, but I call him Troy, you know.
But like Ginger, I know his name is Scott, and I call Nicole. I don't call her Jersey, but when I see him, it's Ginger. Ginger is Ginger.
Yeah. I think, like I said, I think it really just depends on the name. Like Sin. Okay, I call him Sin. I know his name's Mike, but I call him Sin. You know, but then you have people like Pops with Purpose, okay? Mm-hmm. You know, yeah, sometimes when people see him come in the room, they'll call him PWP. But most of the time you see people saying, hi, Michael, or hi, Faith, because their name is a channel, not individual.
Right. Or Slapshot is John and Joanna, yeah.
Yeah, see? And like when I go to Bands for Arms and I walk in, like Nick at Bands for Arms, he calls me Mama J, okay? But he knows my name. You know, but he will still refer to me as Mama J.
What's up?
Well, like BK, okay? Some people call her Christina and some people call her BK. You know?
Oh, Roscoe Pops. Angie's
even though she's just the K of the BK, you know?
I almost just drank a fly.
Oh, that's not good.
Literally, like I almost inhaled it when I was taking a drink. Hey, BK. So yeah, there we go. Hey, Johnny Funko, how are you? I'm going to be on Johnny Funko's channel in November.
You're really planning in advance.
Yeah, I know. Growing like a weed there and booked out. And you're just Bobbert. Well, you will always be Bobbert. And I love. And actually, I will tell you this, Bobbert. It is a term of endearment on my behalf as well, because that's what I call my uncle Bob. So I call him Bobbert too. Practicing for the cricket. Yeah, I know. I should have just gone ahead with that one.
That's a good one. Right. Extra protein never hurt no one. I know Tylock's real name, but I can't call him by it. Sounds weird.
And then Christina comes on. Hi, Caitlin and Danielle.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's like I said. I think it really just depends on the channel name.
Yeah.
You know, and the people. Like if you know, like Caitlin tells people her name's Caitlin. You know, you've told people your name's Brandy. I don't go around. I mean, people know my name, but I don't go around saying my name.
No, absolutely not.
You know,
I know your name, but I'm not going to use it.
Somebody used it. Who? Oh, Ross. Ross uses my name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ross uses my name all the time. Every time he sends me a message, every time we talk, he calls me by my name.
I keep waiting for him to come out with a guitar video. I want to see him playing the guitar. I know he's been practicing. Say my name when no one is around you.
Yeah, he calls me by my name.
Yeah. Christina, what time tomorrow? 6?
I should hopefully be home, hopefully in time to watch them tomorrow.
And which channel is it on?
Because I go to work at 4 a.m. So even if I worked till 2 o'clock, I could be home in time to watch. Even if I worked till 4 o'clock, I think. Because what time did they go? Wait, what time did they go live? 7. So 4 o'clock my time. So if I worked till 3, I could be home in time.
Yeah, I've got another one coming. That of my this camera. I have another big one sitting over here too. I just don't use it. It's on Angie's channel, 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's tomorrow. Christina and Angie. They're hilarious. It's always a good time. I mean, and they do giveaways every single week. Show up, comment, interact with them. You're entered in their contest. They've done fun things like musical quizzes.
I like the games, yeah.
I love those. You and I were going head to head that one day.
I know.
That was a good time. We dropped Mad Hatter's link earlier. I don't know if someone can drop it again. He's Mad Hatter out in the wild. I love when he does this, when he takes the pops out and then and videos them. It's just absolutely amazing. Who else am I missing? I made a mistake in naming originally just an IG page because people called me dude or brother. I never considered being on lives back then. Pop Harbor works though. I mean, why not? That works. It's short. It's catchy.
But there are some people that have a different IG and a different YouTube.
Yeah.
And those are the ones sometimes where I'm like, wait, who's this?
Well, see, that's why I changed my logo because Kelly has, I think, Geek Meets Eats, so I couldn't use that. So I left it.
There's Geeky.
Hey!
We were just talking about you.
Were your ears ringing? Are you in the shower? You're in the
shower.
She's in the
shower. She's always in the shower.
Ay.
Right.
I know, because you start thinking about it, and you see her with like the little shower cap on, like with like
and a brush.
Yeah.
And her red glasses in the shower.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I got stickers. I don't know if you see my thing on Instagram about my stickers, right?
I did. And you have huge stickers now, huh?
Okay, so this is the size of a regular sticker, right?
Here, I'll put you up big.
So this is the size of the regular sticker, okay? So I get my package and I open it up and I look at the sticker and I go, what the hell? I mean, look. Okay, it's like way bigger and I'm like, why is it so big? Because you can make me small again. Okay. This was a sticker mule, one of their specials, right? Right. And I thought, well, this was supposed to be just the regular sticker. And I said, I don't know why it's so big. And then I went back and looked. And I ordered it like I don't know, 11, 12 o'clock at night. So probably when Sticker Mule was switching over their promotion, because it was their week of promotions. And because what I ended up ordering was a bumper sticker. They called this a bumper sticker. So that's why it's so big. Yeah. So I got the same deal, the same price, but because these were called bumper stickers instead of the regular sticker, it's much bigger. So if you guys are just wanting to order the regular and you don't care about the holographic, when they do bumper stickers, if you want jumbo stickers, go ahead and order them.
No, that's awesome. I try and hit them. I'm gonna design a new one.
Someone said Teespring just changed, and if you don't go update your prices, your Teespring will no longer work.
Yeah, that's what Umpty said too.
I think he was the one that told me. I haven't looked at mine yet, but so look at Geeky's like, oh no, my phone has to be waterproof. She has to have a waterproof phone because she spends half of her time in the shower just so she can see us all on the live stream.
Of course. Well, that's when she gets her privacy.
Right. Oh no, I don't think there's anything wrong with the the bigger sticker either. I was just, when I opened it, I mean, it was like a shock. It was like, why is it so big?
Did you see
Yeah.
Brandy's is like that 2 teaspoon jars $1 per square inch. Yeah, did you see how big Caitlin's Oblivious one is? It's like 3 or 4 inches. But that's the only size that they offered. I couldn't change the size of it, so yeah, it's huge. But now, has she put it on her car? No. She just shows it off every now and again. She must like carry that around close to her heart every single day.
There you go.
Now I have all you guys on here. Caitlin, Mama J, Big Dog Dave, Geeky Mama, Pop Vids, Obi's on here. The Hasting Pack's on here. And then I've got all the other ones back here. So Umpty, Yoj, APG, Graham, Ginger's back here. There's you. I have one of you here and one of you here, Mama J.
Well, you know, we used to have them along the pops that we have over here, and then, but when we relocated everything, we never put them back up. But I have a whole box, and I keep saying as soon as I have time, I'm going to go through and put everything like together in a photo album because they're all, you know, letters and stickers and all of that, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, BK Phipps is back there. I don't know. Anybody I get a sticker from, they either go on the shelves, which you can't see anymore. When I used to be closer,
said you must have put his in the trash.
No, his is back there too. I just can't see them all right now. There's a whole other. I'm switching this up, so there's a whole other tube back here that I can't see that's got stickers on it.
She also has all hers right next to her desk, where she spends most of her time when she's not in the shower.
I love getting the stickers. I need another one. I've got like 6 envelopes I got to send out still. But I'm gonna do another one, and then, like I said, my brother is working on something with me that hopefully we get it done in time for Christmas. So we're gonna see, but it will be something based on the channel. It'll be a collectible, and there's only going to be, you know, so many of them. So, Bobbert, you know I love you. I would never put anything of yours in the trash. Don't be. I haven't figured out how I'm going to switch the view up yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Yeah. All I know is I bought another shelf that I have to put together because I ran out of room, and I've got Pops on the floor, and that can't happen. The dog doesn't bother him. She's just passed out.
Well, you know, we ended up having to expand, which I said I never was going to do. But I ended up adding 2 more bookcases, so we now have 5. But I also have a whole nother rack just full of pops that aren't for our collection. You know.
What's your melon? You want to say hi to everybody?
I think all the ones $10 and less, I'm going to probably just haul over to either Pops for Patients or Toys for Tots or something and just get rid of them.
I need a new shelf for the Wonder Woman Pops.
For Wonder Woman Pops. I don't even have all the ones that are out yet, and I have a ton.
I didn't buy too many of the FunCon ones. I've got one still coming from Nick. I bought the Rocketeer from Nick, and I haven't gotten the Toy Tokyo box of stuff yet. But all I got was the Prince Adam sodas. I got the Sinestro, the Trooper, the Stormtrooper. What else did I get? What else did we get? I think it's about it. I really didn't get a lot out of it. I didn't want a whole lot out of that con.
Honestly, I don't think we've ordered. I don't even know if I've ordered anything. I did order something. Something I ordered, and I don't remember what it. I never remember what it is until it arrives. Something I ordered on Amazon. It was an Amazon exclusive that I had to order.
Oh, I have a ton of crap on pre-order.
Stuff I wanted was sold out.
I have a ton of stuff on pre-order, like all the new Mandalorian ones. I have all those on pre-order.
And yeah, I have a bunch of stuff like that, but
yeah.
Yeah,
someday I'm hoping to make a sticker museum on my site. Well, isn't that kind of what your sticker wall is?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, isn't it?
I go over there just to check out stickers. I'm not cool enough to make Caitlin's desk. She just leaves me floating around on it. So.
Oh, I ordered Baloo, the artist Baloo.
Oh, okay.
Because I collect Baloos. Way before Funko Pops, I collect Baloo.
Oh,
so
good to know.
Baloos, Eeyores, those are the two Disney ones
Sharon.
that I collect. So yeah, so when Spectre told me about that, I was like, oh, I don't like the artist print, but I was like, no, I better order it.
I don't even remember. I put everything in shop now because I can't remember what I ordered and when.
Oh, there's times where I've had to check like multiple, like Stop, Pop, and Roll, Spastic, Entertainment Earth, all these different Chalice to figure out where I ordered something from,
I pre-ordered the Aquaman, the Godzilla. I don't even know what this one is. Groot. And the oil can Harry sodas. And I only, like you said, I only ever buy one just for the thrill of what I get.
I mean, once in a while I've ordered two. If it's one that I know I'm going to keep and want the chase, like I've ordered multiple Wonder Womans. I'm at the point now, where it's like, okay, I'm not going to keep trying to get this chase,
Right. I ordered the 40th Elvira.
Huh?
I ordered that 40th Elvira.
Oh yeah, I ordered that one.
Yeah, I got her.
I don't know why, because I don't collect I have one Elvira. Every other Elvira I've had, I've gotten rid of. I have the one where she's in the chair, the big one. And I think the only reason I keep it is because it was one of the first pops I bought when we first started collecting.
I've got the Falcon, Amazon exclusive, coming too. So I got quite a few things coming. They're all coming in.
A lot of things coming. And then, and like with Entertainment Earth, the good part is when you order there, I mean, it's good and bad. You don't pay right away, but if you don't watch and they change the release date or they change something on you and you're not paying attention, you could get smacked and not even realize you're being charged for something,
Aw, thanks, Caitlin. No, you know what's been fun is going back and like watching some like my old stuff, like going back and Omti asked me to put back up the Night Owl stuff, and so I did, and then we started talking about it, and then I was talking to John JLH about Vanzer, and I said I actually before they kind of were known or with Spastic or anyone else, I had them on Night Owls. And I mean, they didn't even have. I don't even think they had 500 followers on Instagram. It was like small, and I don't think they'd done a live before either. So we had them on that night, and I had bought the silver one, and then they kind of. I mean, I'm not saying I made them explode in any way, shape, or form. They have a good product, but it was so fun having them on, and I told John about it, and he was going to go back and watch it. It's just fun going back to see some of the stuff that you did.
It's funny because sometimes, if you're watching something and you don't like stuff, it'll just kick over and it'll play whatever's next in the playlist, or even if it's not a playlist, it'll play something that you normally would watch. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I'll be sitting there watching something and I'll get up and go to the restroom or go get something to drink, and I'll come sit back down and not realize that one's ended and a new one started. And I'm like, wait, didn't I already see this? I mean, but a lot of times I've sat and I've rewatched things because they've been entertaining. You start watching again and you're still entertained.
Okay, so, people, I only made 10 the first time because I wasn't sure if this channel was going to fly at all. I mean, I got to make more.
That's all to have stickers. That's all.
Yeah, well, I say we weren't sure if this was going to take off or people were going to hate us, right? Well, who could hate this face? She's like, I mean, we just put me down.
With you and her on it.
Well, she doesn't do anything. Like literally, like yawning, sleeping, and farting is about all she does. So, if she had the fun personality where I could get her on like a skateboard or dress her up and do things, but if I dress her up like Princess Leia or anything, she just sits there and looks at me like, I hate you right now.
You never know. Look, look, my cats are not all that entertaining either, but I put all three of them on a video to play in their box.
Are you entertaining? You're not that entertaining, are you?
We put them all on there. You know, we even bought a little hat to put on them in the last video. So.
Oh,
But you know,
Lordy.
they've always
Okay.
made appearances in our videos.
I need to
You
get the
know,
Robert Cyrus sticker again. Yeah,
yeah,
everybody wanted that one. That was like a crazy
everybody
one.
wanted that one. You know, I mean, but with the cats, they've always made appearances in the videos.
Yeah.
So that's why we figured, you know, we were getting them the box. Let's just put it on video. Who knows, you know?
Nicole, how are my two favorite Ginger Littles? Have you seen how big Chester's getting? Like, have you seen any of Nicole's posts lately? Oh my gosh, he's getting so big.
You know, I stopped using Facebook. I mean, I still have Facebook, but I stopped using Facebook really because I don't have time to go over there and look at everything also. And um and I noticed that I'm not on Instagram quite as much as I used to be either. I think just because I'm working so much right now. But
Yeah,
it's
it was
like I
like a
feel like
treat
I miss
today.
everything. I'll be going down and I'll be like, damn, when did that happen? Or damn, Fox had another duck race I missed, or you know, things like that, because I totally miss them. You know. I've got waffles that I've won the mini, and the person's like, I picked your spot in the main because you never responded. Okay, thanks.
Huh.
You know. One of those I did win though. What did I win? Oh, I won the signed Day of the Dead Fluffy Pop, the one that we missed. So it worked out for me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I won it. I ended up I think I spent like $10 on the waffle and I won this pop. So and
That's
he
always seems,
picked the spot for me.
but that's always seems how it is. Like, if I really, really want something, like the glow in the dark, the plutonium Marty,
Uh-huh.
I think I only had 2 spots in that or whatever. But
Because I like Yoj used to always say, you know, because we all buy multiple spots depending. But he used to always say it only takes one. It only takes one, you know. And it's true, it does, but sometimes I'll
okay.
buy multiple spots. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, I don't I mean, I've won quite a few different things off waffles, but there's waffles I haven't won either. And then there's waffles I've joined just to support and I win and I'm like, okay, well, I don't really want that pop, but all right. You know.
Funko, or yeah, they're going hard right now.
I mean,
Okay.
I've done that with Foxy a few times where I just joined to support and then I've won and I'm like, wow, I won. You know. So
Apparently it's Sports Week, you guys. They just threw out some Manchester pops, then Liverpool pops, some
oh,
Paris Saint
Liverpool pops.
Germain.
When are we supposed to
There's
get
a
our
cricket.
John Lennon pop?
There's a cricket player pop coming out. There is a artist series, The Rock.
See, I mean, like I said, I bought the Baloo and I've bought some before and I've gotten rid of them. Oh, I still have one. Geeky Mama helped me score the purple Scooby Doo because I like the color purple, and it's the one that has the bats all over it, but it's
Yeah.
upside down in the box, sealed.
Oh, they got a new Rey Mysterio glow in the dark coming out.
I don't even know where it's at right now, but it's upside down because it comes in the hard stack, so they're sealed in that plastic.
Yeah,
And the pop is upside down in the box. And
that's
the funny
awesome.
thing is, it's the Scooby Doo with the bats all over it. So Spectre's like, look, it's hanging upside down like a bat.
Candyman says my dog Jelly loves wearing clothes. Umpty said I like pancakes better than waffles. Yay, more shelf warmers.
Me too, Umpty. Me too.
They ruined The Rock. I don't collect any of the W. I have I think a Hulk Hogan one, and a Randy Savage one. I think those are the only 2 I have.
I have. Is it Hulk Hogan? Yeah. No, I have The Rock from 7-Eleven, and I think that's the only wrestling pop I have in my collection. I want the Ultimate Warrior, but I haven't dropped the money on it yet.
Is the OG Ozzy still your grail of all grails?
So, pretty much. Yep. Yeah, because I told everybody, hey, I have Freddy's to trade for an OG Ozzy, or I have to say this, or an OG Law from One Piece.
Oh, because that's what your son wants.
he has a lot of his grails, but I know that is the only One Piece pop that he does not have. And we almost bought it, but the guy kept wanting to charge me almost like $50 over PPG, and the box was trashed. And I'm like, nope, I'll find a better one. I would rather pay a little more and get a good box than to pay what he was asking for a box that looked like it was ran over. So
Yeah, no, I don't blame you at all. I can't believe that you got that one Funko Pop and it came damaged, and then Funko sent you a replacement box, and that replacement box was worse than the first one.
Well, it was the Alice in Wonderland Blacklight. And when I got the box, I was like, oh, damn, because the one side was all messed up, right? And so I opened it, and sure enough, Alice got the small end of the stick. And one of the sodas, I think, had a tiny little ding in it, but not much. So I contacted Funko. I sent them photos. They finally responded, and they said, we'll send you a replacement box. But the words to the email, if I find it, state, we will not guarantee the condition of the replacement box. It could show up damaged too, but we will only send you one replacement box. And you've seen what that one, it was in better shape than the one originally, but it's still, because it wasn't ripped, but
Right.
it was still all folded and bent up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm debating
So,
if...
I mean, that Blacklight Alice pop.
Yeah.
It irked me enough that I don't... Alice in Wonderland is not my favorite Disney cartoon. Okay.
What is your favorite?
Jungle Book.
Okay.
That's why
hence the blue.
Okay. Yes. So even when Spectre was a baby, his room was done in tailspins, which is also blue. Okay. And so I forgot what I was saying. Do you believe that? I'm getting old. I was saying Alice in Wonderland is not my favorite Disney cartoon, but Alice in Wonderland is my favorite Disney movie. I like both the movies.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't, but I like both of the movies with Alice in Wonderland. And I'm not a huge Johnny Depp fan either. So, but I do like both of those movies, but it is not my favorite cartoon. So I thought, oh, I'll take the Blacklight Pops. I thought they were really cool. And after they screwed me with Alice, it was almost like, well, maybe I'm just not meant to have these, you know? So, I mean, obviously I'll keep the Caterpillar because him and Cheshire are my two favorite from Alice in Wonderland.
Right.
And he's not Blacklight, but I have the Caterpillar. And then, of course, I have a ton of Cheshires. So
I know one that you do have that I could kick my own ass for selling.
Of Cheshires.
But I could kick my own ass for selling that one.
Okay, and not only that, but like Cheshire, Eeyore, all of those, Baloo's, they all work being collected, and even Wonder Woman, all way before Funko Pops.
Yeah.
You know.
So this is Motor City Comic Con, which they're going to have this year. So this is who they've got as guests so far. I know this kid, but I don't know why I know this kid. I mean, I know who he is.
Well, I don't even know who any of those people are.
So Alexander Ludwig,
Birkin
Vikings.
Meyer, he looks familiar, but
he was Alexander Ludwig. He was in Vikings. I don't know who this kid is. $60 for a photo op, $50 for... Who are you? Oh,
there you go.
There you go. Because I've never seen him with dark hair. Okay.
Yeah,
whoops. You got Breckenmeyer. He was big in the 90s movies.
Yeah, that's why he looks familiar to me.
Yeah, Britt Baker, wrestler. Catherine Tate. Coco? What, is she going to bring the kid and the kid's still breastfeeding?
I don't know.
If there were pops, are there pops from that movie?
What
yes,
movie
there are.
That?
I wish I had his pop because I would get that signed.
What movie is that?
He's chick. Whatchamacallit from Baxter. What is it with Will Ferrell movie? Stay Classy, San Diego. What is the movie, you guys? Stay Classy, San Diego. Anchorman. Oh. There we go. He's the sports guy from Anchorman.
Oh, Anchorman.
Yeah.
Caitlin said, "Oh, now you're just flexing on her."
Who's this chick? Oh, Doctor Who. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Juliana. I'm sorry. I didn't know who that was either.
Yeah, watch out. Geeky will get you if you don't know.
Oh, there we go. I do have a wedge pop it's a pop ride. I'm gonna get that Dennis Lawson to sign. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Now I'm gonna have to take this and get it signed. Yeah.
Stop flexing on Caitlin.
Yeah, but did you see who this is?
Yeah, I do. Well, there you go. Yeah, but what are they charging for an autograph? You know, I like back in the day when you didn't have to pay for autographs and you just walk up with a piece of paper and people would sign stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Mario Lopez. I've met him a few times.
I know. I was going to try and get the AC Slater pop.
Is there an AC Slater pop?
There is an AC Slater pop.
Are there Saved by the Bell pops?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Not as exciting as Boy Meets World, but still pretty good.
Ooh. I could take my Raphael Ninja Turtles pop and get it signed by him.
I mean, I don't think I never thought Saved by the Bell was as good as Boy Meets World, but I liked Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, that's all of them. And then Tom Welling, obviously Superman.
That is not Superman.
He played one of the Supermans.
Not Superman.
Well, he's not Superman, but he played Superman in Smallville.
Oh well, he's not Superman.
He's still hot.
Superman died.
True. I agree with you there. I don't know who this chick is either.
Look, as much as I'm gonna tell you guys, you all know how much I love Wonder Woman. I love Wonder. Oh, that would be one that Spectre would want. You know how?
I think I have that pop. I can get it signed for him. Maybe
he has. Does he have his autograph? I don't know. He has so many autographs. I don't know what he has. And that, you know, because I buy him autographs, I don't buy myself autographs. Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, look at that is.
Oh yeah, we have that one too. Oh yeah, see now you would be flexing on Spectre and he does not have her autograph.
Well, I don't know how.
You have that pop, but he don't have her autograph. But as much as I love Wonder Woman, when the first Wonder Woman movie came out, the 19 whatever, what was the first one called?
I don't remember.
There was 1984, and what was the one prior to that called? I don't even remember. But when it came out, I wouldn't go to the movies and see it. I wouldn't watch it when we got it because my mother rented it on one of the things we have. I would not. I had no interest whatsoever. I refused to move on to the Wonder Woman movie because it was not Linda Carter.
No, okay? And I completely get that, and I know that you're diehard.
And my mom kept saying, "Oh my God, the movie is so good. Just watch it. I understand, but just watch it." And I wouldn't watch it. It took me a year before I finally sat down and watched it. And then, of course, you know, after you watch it, it was a good movie. I'm not going to say it wasn't. It was very good. Okay. But even after the second one, the best part in the second movie is the end.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to say anything in case people haven't seen it, but the best part to the second movie for me is the end. You know, so
no, the second one was a little tough to choke, and I wanted to like it so bad because I'd waited so long for it, but
and like, you know, and then of course, like I know Nick and he helped design the cheetah costume and you know all this other stuff, but yeah, I mean, I think the first one was better than the second one, but like I said, the best part of the second one was the end. But I have a really hard, like, we went and seen the Hulk when they first made a motion picture of the Hulk back, I don't even know how long ago. I think Spectre was still in school. And we walked out of that movie and I was so excited to go see it. And when we walked out,
the Eric Bana version?
Huh?
The Eric
No,
Bana
it
version?
wasn't animated, but I think Spectre said something about because they had him blown up too much. I don't know. He rambled on why I didn't like. He explained to me why I didn't like the movie, but that was
Send
not
it to
why.
you.
Yeah, and
That's awesome.
but the thing is I had a really hard time with it, and I was so disappointed. And now I've seen other movies where they've had the Hulk make appearances, but I'm sorry, the Hulk is Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno to me. When you say the Incredible Hulk, I think nobody but Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno.
You know, I have Lou Ferrigno signed Hulk.
Do you?
It
Somebody
was
else got it, and I was like, man, that sucks. Because
it was
for me, that
Cletus's.
is Hulk.
It's right up there. It was Cletus Selden's. It's got the ticket in the back, the Comic-Con where he got it signed and everything.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the animated Wonder Woman movie? No. What do we end up? What do we? I don't even remember what we picked.
I probably have, but it's probably been a really long time.
Oh, Ready Player
But
One.
like I had a really hard time with the new one, and even with Hulk and Spider-Man. I have not watched a single Spider-Man movie since Tobey Maguire. I don't like to change superheroes.
I don't either, but I do like the new kid as Spider-Man the best so far.
That's what my mom liked the second one, I think. I don't remember, but I have a really hard time. Mark Ruffalo is my Hulk. Well, but he's not. He's not the Hulk. And I've always had an issue with changing that's why I'm not a Batman fan. Because Batman has been so many people. How do you become a fan of somebody who's never the same?
Right.
And I'm not a Batman fan, and I know that Ross would have a fit,
Hey, Anthony.
but I'm just not a Batman fan. Anthony. But like I said, I don't like I don't like changing superheroes. It's very hard for me, but I know people get old. Like I'm devastated that Hugh Jackman is no longer Wolverine. Now I know everybody keeps messing with me about him coming back with Deadpool and doing a movie together, which is just blowing my mind. But I was very sad when he no longer was going to be Wolverine. Because he is Wolverine.
He is Wolverine. I mean, he's the... A Candyman says, I'm Batman.
I don't collect X-Men pops. And I don't collect all Wolverine pops. But I collect Hugh Jackman pops. So all the ones that remind me of Hugh Jackman, those are the ones I want. Just like I'm always overly excited when we get a Wonder Woman pop that screams Linda Carter, Oh, she got the nerd one. I think they had that one I think we may have that one in there. I don't remember.
I collect my favorite Marvel person. I have the old school Wolverine, the metallic one that came with the t-shirt bundle. But I have a couple of Deadpools because of the fact that I think Ryan Reynolds is so amazingly good looking.
So does Spider-Man.
So what else? What do you got? Videos coming up?
I did just edit a video. Honestly, this video is probably from like June or July. It's DC Pops and Templar Pops mystery boxes.
Very cool.
It'll drop, I think, tomorrow.
And we are, guys, because we're gonna wrap this up because I wasn't even gonna keep Mama J this long, and because I know she has to go to bed and get up early. I
gotta get up at 2.
As a reminder, the 17th, we are doing the Death Nut Challenge. I will be doing a cricket challenge with Emily from Rue Crew. Some of the prizes that night will be the Common Slaw Soda. I have a 1 of 50 silver vinyl Ramble. I think it's 1 of 50 or 1 of 75. I believe it's 1 of 50. There's only, and they don't make the vinyl ones anymore. And then if we get at least 40 people watching that night, I will give away the lemon drop chomp. So Make sure you guys tune in on the 17th, and then I think we're looking at, well, it's going to be dependent on which day Mama J can get off, but it will probably be that weekend as well that we will be doing the next installment of Cocktails and Coloring, which is actually going to be Cocktails and Legos, where
Right.
everybody but me has one of those masks to build, and I will be building the rest of Baby Yoda. So it'll be a good time. As always, Mama J will be back. We will be cocktailing and trying to fit little plastic pieces together in the best way possible. And it is, if you miss one step, you screw up everything else. So,
Oh, great.
thank you,
Well,
Mad
now
Hatter.
I'm definitely gonna mess it up.
Yeah. It'll be a good time, you guys. The Death Nuts alone, and you'll get to see me the next day. So, I'm sure me adding alcohol on the top of the fact that I will have intestinal issues the next day is going to be a lot of fun. Because I apparently like to do that to myself. So make sure you guys tune in. Mama J is still dropping videos, and hopefully we'll see you guys coming back once your schedule evens out, that you can come back and do some lives.
Well, and then we do have signups if anybody's interested. We are taking signups for CS7, which is the Christmas swap.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think we got 20 something spots left, and once they're gone, they're gone, because we already have 3 chat rooms, because each chat room only holds so many people. So, like I said, once the spots are full, we're done.
Am I in a chat room?
Not yet.
Okay.
Nobody's in a chat room yet. Oh, well, only the room leaders and my brand new promoted thumbnail designer, Marissa, are in a chat together.
Okay.
So, yeah, because Marissa did the thumbnail for me last time when I got frustrated and I was just done. And she stepped in and she did it. And then she said she would do it again this time. So,
well, apparently Umpty and Geeky are just going to be drinking that night martinis. So,
okay.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I know I wasn't going to come live, Mama J. When I found out that you were available, I couldn't pass up the opportunity because I missed talking to you and hearing your voice. And
I know I missed you guys too. So it's crazy with how much we work, but work's work.
Work is work. But thank you so much for agreeing to come on for a little bit. Well, all right, you guys. I don't know what else is going on tonight. Again, prayers out to Eric and his family that the house stays safe. I just know that they're safe, and that's the most important thing. Property can be replaced, people can't. So, do they make alcoholic Pepto? I don't know. I'll figure that out. I might have to make some sort of a Pepto cocktail. But prayers to them. Out to Sassy as well. I know her husband has not been feeling well at all. So hopefully he starts on the mend soon. Tomorrow night is Angie and Christina, and it is on Angie's channel. So Southern Rock Gals is what it's called. So go check them out. That is on 7 Eastern, I think is what she said.
Yeah.
So that'll be on tomorrow night. Anybody, I don't know if anybody else has got anything coming up. You don't have to see me and Caitlin together until the end of next month. She has homework this time.
Is Caitlin not Lego building with us?
Huh?
Is Caitlin not Lego building with us?
Oh, yeah, she is too.
Wow, that sounded really exciting.
Well, I was trying to just think of when Caitlin, when we're doing the movie thing, because I was talking about Ready Player One earlier, so that's why I totally skipped the fact. Oblivious, of course.
I don't even know who's going live to do the Lego thing, because we have some people that did one thing and then we do another, and the room keeps growing, and I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, it's grown and then it's retracted. Tracy Ray Pops hasn't been able to come on. Marissa, can't be there this time, and Aurora, so they can't be there this time. I haven't heard if I don't think Allie's coming on. So we haven't heard.
I think Sassy is, right?
Yeah. She hasn't gotten hers yet, but we added BK Phipps, so BK Phipps and Angie will be there that night. Mama J, myself, Caitlin. So there's at least 5 of us going that night.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good time. But
all right. Darn well Geeky got Lego somewhere, so
that's true. But I don't know. She's gone ghosted everybody.
Well, not only that, but I'm not really sure how building Legos in the shower would work.
Good point.
She dropped one of them little Legos down the drain.
Exactly. The little tiny square one that's flat that is like the smallest piece in the world.
Yeah.
All right, kids, I will let you go. It is 9 o'clock, which is my normal well, actually, it's a half an hour later than I would have gotten to go because normally at 8:30, Eric and Sassy would have been on. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it was impromptu. I didn't have anything to open or eat that was crazy. But it was a good time. Mama J, great time catching up with you. All right, you guys, I will see you next Tuesday night. It is going to be tailgate night. Bring your football stuff. If you guys have anything that is your favorite tailgating snack or whatever that you want to take besides beer, guys, so like snacks, like if you guys have things that you guys always make when you guys go tailgating, please send it to me on Instagram. I will try and look up recipes for that as well, but it's going to be a good time. We're going to talk about football food and make some predictions for next weekend for the start of the NFL season. So have a great night, everybody. I will see you next week.
Bye, guys.